Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show. How are you feeling? I'm still a little under the weather. I'm almost out, though. It's been 5-6 days straight, and I traveled, got no sleep, battled through it all. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. Babe, could I get some water? I forgot to bring water to the show. I forgot water, my love. Summer, anybody could bring me some water. A lemon would be nice, too. I'm running low on lemons. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Let's break down Bitcoin. Let's get it in. Let's talk about it. Let's see what's happening. 19,300. We are holding the weekly support of resistance. However, the ES1 following Bitcoin had a beautiful pump this morning. Is holding this POC that I had here. See this point of control? And it was nice. We were about to hold it. We lost it immediately. That point of control was a big deal. Had we held it at 36,050, could have been a substantial move for the S&P, but we did not. We fell right through it. So this morning we broke up out of this ascending triangle, only to break right back down in the dumps. So pretty precarious situation. This is what happens on Monday. Monday is like the worst day to trade. If everyone knows what false move Monday is, yeah, it happens every single Monday. There's a false move. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You're with the Crypto Lifer. I go live every single day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. to get you ready for Bitcoin and the weekly candle close every Sunday night. And we were there last night. If you were with us, bang, bang, bang. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. Thank you. Could you grab me a lemon too? I think this lemon might work, but yeah, grab me a lemon if you got. And bring these to the trash. Bring this to the trash. Thank you, sweetheart. Kids have the day off today for whatever reason. Columbus Day or something? I think it is. Columbus Day, man. Columbus sailed the ocean blue. 1492, baby. So there you go. So we were looking nice. Let's take a look at how this had effect on Bitcoin. I'll also look at Hero. Hero made a move and looked nice. Let's take a look at Hero as we open it up. Just being nice and giving you something that I'm looking at here. So Hero did break out. We could kind of extend it and just extend the minute. You see that? It's getting tighter and tighter inside of a minute. Hero, in my opinion, about to do some damage somehow, some way. If it stays above this POC, it's likely to go all the way up for 59% gains for Hero. And with the Bitcoin dump of the S&P move, doesn't seem to care, right? Doesn't really kind of seem to be in its own zone here. That's weird. I should be able to move that stop back and up and down. Oh, that's why. I was like, all right, word. So I like where I'm sitting at. If I look at the 15-minute and we're still oversold, coming down a little bit more. Thank you so much for the lemon. Oh, it smells amazing. Summer, you're the best. I love my daughter. She is the best in the world. So looking at this, I put a stop loss below the previous low there at the beginning of the pennant and below the POC. If I get tight moving averages, which I do, that gives me a high inclination of a move to the upside. We're also getting very tight inside of a pennant. Trade of the day for me is Hero. Trade of the day for me is Hero. Looks like the strongest setup in the game today. You do whatever makes you happy. This is what I like. Hero. All right. So, it is what it is. This is also on KUCOIN. Link in the description below to get into KUCOIN. It has the best low cap gems, and you're going to see the most liquidity that you could get inside of these gems. I highly suggest you jump on in to KUCOIN today. If you're not in KUCOIN, you're missing out. I've been in KUCOIN for 5 years. Never had an issue in my entire life. And yes, you saw today, I'm going to buy one whole Bitcoin today live in front of everybody. I've never seen a YouTuber do it, right? Everyone says that they're calling bottoms. Everyone does this. They all call bottoms. I've never seen them put their money where their mouth is. Today, I'm gonna jump off a ledge. You know what? What if Bitcoin goes to 10K and everyone says, you bought at 19,000, you clown. I'm ready to do it. And you know what? When that happens, I'll buy 60K worth of Bitcoin in front of everyone and say, hey, I'm doubling down now, baby. So I'm ready to go. I've looked at my indicators. I've looked at the pi cycle. It's giving me a bottom. I've looked at the 800. It's giving me a bottom. I've looked at also the 200-week moving average, the weekly, the 200 simple moving average on the 2-week, the monthly. So many charts are suggesting. Now, I'm not saying the bull run's beginning, but I believe there's a 90% chance that we've hit a bottom, and I'm going to put my money where my mouth is today in front of everybody, and I'm going to buy Bitcoin live. Who here has ever seen someone buy a whole Bitcoin live? Who's ever seen it? Who here has ever seen it? Shout out to the 442 people on the live stream. 137 likes. Are you kidding me? 137 likes for a guy that's about to buy Bitcoin live in front of the whole world? 137 likes for a guy that's about to buy Bitcoin? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So I'm about to buy it. I'm gonna definitely milk it Around 11, who knows when. I'm not going to tell you exactly when. But you're going to watch a man press the buy button for $20,000. That's insane. You're like watching a guy walk into a store and buy 20 grand worth of goods. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to buy a whole Bitcoin in front of you. Hit that like button, please. I'm going to do something that no one's ever seen on YouTube. It's probably been done. I'm sure someone's buying a whole Bitcoin, but I don't see it a lot. I see these influencers put up their charts. They talk all this nonsense. I never see them put their money where their mouth is. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Crypto, buy government bonds. Yeah, right. Never. I bought a whole Satoshi. Hit that like button. ERA begins. What is ERA? I have no idea. So I just put the lemon into the water. Everyone, put the lemon into the water. That's the first thing you can do. Decalcify the pineal gland. Get yourself moving. Also got to have your heart, my Labradorite heart, ready to go. Boom, 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 boom. My heart, a Labradorite, keeps me going with the intuition. Let me take a big sip of the lemon water. And drinking the water restores your voice. Really starts bringing the voice back to normal. Put your money where your mouth is. Beat it. Shout out to OC Benji. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. I dive and bought to 21K before you buy. I'm not afraid, lifer. I bought 2 days ago, one Bitcoin for 19.8. And I'm running with it. Shout out to Jasp675, my man. I appreciate you, bro. Dude, show the chat. You ain't no chump. I love you. Excuse me. Fighting through it. Fighting through the mucus. You know how you know. So you guys don't like it. Just do it, Sheila Booth. Just do it. Should I jump on in? Am I ready to jump on in? That's 500 people. I want to see 1,000 people on this live before I buy this. Everyone, you got to keep hitting the like button. 500 people, 500 likes. That's it. It is what it is. 500 people, 500 likes. First thing I'm looking at today is Hero. Giving you my first idea right off the bat. I'm nice enough to do that. ES1 needs to bounce back. It needs to get back above the 7 minute. It needs to move back up to the upside here. Get back inside this pattern and get back above the POC. They're playing games. They're playing games with the longs and the shorts. We got to get back above this to remain bullish. Let's see the buy. Come on. I know you want it. Who wants to see me buy Bitcoin live in front of everyone? A whole Bitcoin. And I'm not a clickbait guy. I'm not going to do this and not do it. I'm going to buy an entire... My heart is racing right now. What if it goes to 10K and I lose $10,000 in front of the entire world? My heart is racing right now. I'm taking one of the biggest chances of my life. But you know what? The indicators are telling me that I'm taking the best chance of my life. Indicators are telling me that it's far risky not to be in Bitcoin than it is to be into Bitcoin. And I've looked at it and I see what it is and I'm ready to rock, baby. Good teaching moment for the checklist. Justin Burdick, my man. Don't do it, my man. Do you still see a slip a tip for a bit? You're funny. Do it, bro. Smash. What happens when we get the likes up to the watchers? Can we do it? Yeah, we get 500 likes. I buy Bitcoin live. That's it. But we got to get to 500 likes. The Bitcoin live ain't happening. It's all ready to go. KuCoin's ready to go. I've loaded the KuCoin. I've loaded the 3 commas account. It is ready to go right here. Look, you can see 100%. I got 31,000 waiting in tow. And I only need 19,400. I'm going to buy a little more than a Bitcoin. 19,400. And I'm going to go for that ask right there. Oh, it's so close. I hit create trade and I'm in there like swimwear with a whole Bitcoin. And you know how many people would love to buy a whole Bitcoin? Buying a whole Bitcoin live in front of the world is an accomplishment. In my humble opinion, it means that you've got yourself, in a pretty good spot. That you could take the beat down if it went down or up. But in the long term, you're hedging your bets against the legacy system. And you can see what exactly is going down and you're ready to go. So, hey, there it is. It only takes one click to get down 19,400 for BTC. Anything is possible. Let's take a look at Bitcoin before I jump on in for my purchase. Let's take a look at BTC. How many people think I should be buying Bitcoin right now? Let's put it out on Twitter. Okay. I am about to buy one BTC live at 19,347. Should I do it? Yes or no? They should make that a poll, shouldn't we? Should we make that a poll? Right? Should I buy Bitcoin live at 19,000? I am about to buy Bitcoin live at 19,000. Should I do it? Yes or no? Like, and I vote now. I'm such a clown. Yes or no? All right. Bang. I'm about to buy one BTC live at 19,347. All right. And we'll put a $ in there to make it official. Should I do it? Yes or no? I'd like to see what you guys think. Send in. That's a huge poll, right? So I'm about to buy one Bitcoin live at 19,347. Babe, I'm about to buy Bitcoin for 20 grand. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think? Wow. So look, wifey's with it. You know, she's not going to leave me then. Yeah. Can't go wrong. And she walked out the door. What, babe? You can go shopping and spend a few grand? Wow. Wow. But this is Bitcoin, babe. Let's take a look at Bookmap. We got the long liquidations here, but they seem to get fought off. And Bitcoin is holding the 19,300 weekly. You want to come in on camera and say hi? Yeah. Is she okay?
She's okay, but I don't want her to fall.
Oh, you look wonderful, huh?
You think so?
Hi, everybody. We're in brown today. We're fall colors. We decided to match.
Oh, you're such a copycat.
No, I was in this first. You love me? She's like been upset because I went to Vegas. What a...
That's not true.
Then what was the cold treatment last night on the couch?
I want you to spend more time with me. Huh.
Oh, it's getting crazy. Oh, man, the marriage woes. Marriage woes on live stream. You know what I mean? I mean, that's what people come here for. They want to see the marriage woes. They want to see us fall apart. We want to see Tom Brady and Giselle. How dare you bought a Satoshi without telling me? Oh, man. Shout out to everybody here on the live. 590 people, 320 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Come on. We got 800 paying people in my trading group. We got to get 1,000 people on the live. How do you have more people paying than you get watching you? That makes no sense. Usually people have the opposite. They have 30,000 people watching them, but they have like 100 people paying. Come on, everybody. Let's get the movement up. Let's show everyone who the lifers are. Like, what do we got to do? Do I got to lose my entire voice? Do I got to just, let's go, baby? I got nothing left. I'm giving every single thing that I have. You can hear it. My last vocal cord is on a stretch. It's like, it's about to die. Come on now. Hit that like button. Get me moving. I keep you laughing. I keep you going. I keep you motivated. I keep you flowing. I just keep it going all the time. People show up to this stream. They don't even care about crypto. They just say, I like you and I want to stay motivated. I hear some people say, I don't even know what technical analysis is. I just watch your show every day because I like you. I've heard that. I've heard that a few times. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you so much for coming on in. I appreciate each and every one of you. Remember, we got free crypto boot camp. Who wants a free boot camp for crypto? Learn how to trade today for free. Enter my Discord. It's free. What do you have to lose? Find out if you like me. Find out if you like my teaching style by joining my free Discord and jumping in right here. You could register for class. You can buy merchandise. Get on in. And we got the merch going. Can we get that merch, babe? Did you leave, babe? I got that merch. Got the merch going. We got merch. I'm still here. We ain't gone. We got the merch. We got the merch. I took my shirt off inside out. Don't do that. Don't inside out your shirts. Don't be lazy like I was this morning. You know what I mean? But look, I mean, we got the Crypto Lifer hoodie. This thing is fresh. And what I like about it, this thing's thin. Nice and thin. So it's like, you know, you're near the fire on Christmas and you don't want to have the bulky sweater, but you want to feel cozy. Crypto Lifer hoodies, baby. They're ready to go. And I love the new logo. We've revamped it. He's pointing to the moon. He's ready to rock. Crypto Lifer, baby. The helium flame coming out. You know what I'm saying? Blue helium flame. Not that old, trusty flame. And this is beautiful. Crypto Lifer, baby. Get yours today. How do you get one? Everyone wants to know, how do you get one? How is it easy? Is it fast? Where do you go? You go right here to the store. It's so simple. YouTube gave me a link right there on my channel to the store. Jump on it today. Get yourself a Crypto Lifer hoodie. It's amazing. Anyway, so can we continue to move up? We are not. We are dumping to the downside for ES1. This is whack. So sad. So sad. We're going to look at the dollar index. We're going to take a look at the world markets. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. We're going to break it down. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. All right, let's see what's happening for the day. If you're watching my channel this morning, even last night, I was suggesting we would break to the upside out of this falling wedge. See, we had this. And I said, man, maybe we could make a move. But the 15-minute did not look too healthy. See, it came up here and just dumped on us. But we were low on the 15 and the 1 hour time frame. suggesting that we could get a bit of a move here, see? And then we just continued to go up right here last night, and we got slaughtered. The only thing that I did talk about last night, though, if you were watching my trading group, is I said this is an M. I said the M's likely to break down to the yellow area. And look, that's exactly what happened. You could also see there was an M here. So it's not like we were like completely surprised. We were attempting to play the probabilities, but it's not like we were completely surprised. So right now, look, we fell out of the rising wedge. I talked about this morning. I said, this is a rising wedge. You're likely to dump, right? I went over it. I said, you're likely to dump here based on the probability. I said, you're overbought on the 15, right? And you're in a rising wedge. 9 out of 10 times, you're going to make a move to the downside here and break down. I was even saying, look, shoulder, head, is this kind of a right shoulder? It's not perfect of a head and shoulder as the head is smaller than both the shoulders, but it is 3 peaks. And I was somewhat projecting the idea of a right shoulder that we eventually did have. So anyway, if you're in my trading group, I did call a short right there to the downside. However, I didn't say to open a short because it's false move Monday. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Just something that I was looking at for BTC. Now, this is coming on in, and it could get rejected here and break to the downside. You see what I'm saying? So you're looking for the bearish retest of the 7-minute time frame unless you can get back inside the zone. Now, this is also holding a good node here. If it can hold this node, it's a bit of a level of support of resistance. Go down right there, like right there. You can see, and we bounced there. We fell through, we bounced there. So 1, 2, 3 times is a charm. Can we get a bit of a bounce here on the 7-minute time frame to the upside? So here, when we look at this is a falling wedge. Falling wedges do break up 68% of the time. And you're in a bit of a falling wedge here that could break to the upside, the measured move, if the 7-minute can respond. So they're trying to make everyone in fear. They're trying to put everyone in deep fear right now, scare them, freak them out, let them think that we're going to dump hard, right? 1 hour suggests that we may. I mean, you're overbought here and you're about to roll over to the downside. Suggests that you are going to get a lower price for BTC, and this is going to roll over. So let's watch the 15 and the 7. Let's see how much they can bump us up. Let me get rid of the moving averages there because they get jumbled, and I can see how a beginner might be like, I'm confused. I don't want you to be confused. So take a look here. This red line is called the point of control. It's made off of the VRVP indicator. VRVP, the visual range volume profile. All right? You're going to want to right click it, go to your settings bar, and you're going to kind of change this inputs to a 2. It's going to say 24. You're going to slap a 0 on it. All right? That's all you're going to do. You're going to see better parameters, nicer pips, easier movement. So here's the deal. Now that you see that you got a point of control here at this line, that's where you're likely to not get above. And the point of control you're going to bounce from, you're also going to get rejected from. Shorting the point of control is a great idea. Longing above the point of control is a great idea. Today, we were unable to get above the POC, and you can see that we fell to the downside. This was a pretty, solid prediction for me based on the idea that we were in a rising wedge and based on the idea that we were oversold on the stochastics RSI, little extended on the MACD, and we had rising price with rising volume, right, which was extended until the shorts began to fall in. Like, so you're getting extended, and now you had rising price at the end. But now you're getting a little bit of falling volume with falling price. Can that extend is the question. So if you were watching my channel earlier too, I'm talking about the bigger idea, which is this 4-hour bigger. This is a symmetrical, I call it a ascending triangle, right? You got a flatter top, and it's been making its way up this upper trend line. Can this upper trend line hold is the question. It must, really. We go a little lower. This area must hold for us to remain bullish. If we do not, you're likely going to the measured move of this descending triangle on the M to 18,800. And if that doesn't hold, you're going to 18,200 for a possible new low. All right, so that's the idea. Now, why am I buying Bitcoin right now? Why am I about to buy a whole Bitcoin? Anybody want to know why I'm buying a whole Bitcoin? 393 people, 658 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. We were getting 800, 900 people, 1,000 people just last week. Let's keep it moving, and it's because you people hit the like button. When you hit the like button, you get us progress to the next level every single day. Live in love. Love is the strongest frequency in the world. Remember, every time you align yourself with God and you do the right thing, someone will turn devil on you, and someone will send the devil your way. The last few months, the devil has been sent my way many, many times. I won't even mention who or why, but I will take a deep breath. And you know what? I'm going to pray for that person. EJ, may God pray for you and your soul. May you one day be a good, better man, and may you find peace in your heart. Amen. I pray for all my enemies. I pray for anyone that wishes hate on me. I pray for them to be in a better space because I wish hate on no man at all because I'm full of light and love. When you're full of light and love, you honestly can't wish hate on someone because you don't have it in you to possess. Your frequency is too high for you to possess that low frequency emotion. You literally evolve. Evolving lets you not use emotions that you used to have. It's really strange. As you evolve spiritually, you don't go to a lower place that you used to go, you know? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on and appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Dear Lord, thank you for the likes you've sent my way. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Thank you for the 676 people on the live. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Let's take a look at Bookmap so you can take a look at where the liquidity is loading up and see what's happening. They're getting a short squeeze now at 19,350. Quite interesting. And today is a day where they're going to move the price all over the place. A Monday morning, false move Monday, of course. So as you can see, they just put more heat down here at 19K, suggesting that we may get pulled down to 19K, but they are short squeezing us to 19.5 with a sell wall here. In my time of using Bookmap, I mean, you'd have to assume that we would go lower to the lower liquidity. I also just kind of sit here and you can see this green hill is bigger than that red hill. There's just more liquidity down here. The red is deeper. You're likely to head into the deeper area at 19K, 18,800 for BTC, right? Now remember, if I buy this whole Bitcoin and it goes to 17,000, I'll be down like $2,000 on, on $20,000, which to me ain't bad. Like, I'm not really going to sweat it. If you have 20 grand to buy Bitcoin, then if you're down $2,000, I don't think you're going to be too upset. If we go to 15,000, I'll be down $4,000. If we go to 10 grand, I'll be down 9,000. At that point, I believe 10 grand won't sit there for too long. I believe we'll be able to buy back the price pretty fast. I honestly do not believe Bitcoin will ever go lower than 7,000. In my humble opinion, I don't think you'll ever see a $3,000 Bitcoin again. I think that's complete nonsense. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't fit with the demand cycle of Bitcoin. It doesn't fit with the world printing money. So you have to look at the world economy. When I make a move based on so many more things than just Bitcoin. Ready to be sipping some tipping. Shout out to Gina Bombina. Super chats, baby. Sipping some tipping. You're funny. And where is that tip jar? Can I get a sip in there? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being a crypto lifer, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Your time gets you everything. In your marriage, you trade your time for love. At your job, you trade your time for money. With your friends, you trade your time for that relationship that you build with them. You trade your time for every single thing in this world. So look, Bitcoin getting back inside the pattern right now. Let's take a look here. Breaking back inside the pattern. Very, very interesting. And attempting to break up out of this rising wedge the falling wedge that I put out. And look, at the 15-minute does want to move to the upside for BTC. Now I'm getting antsy. I'm like, man. And so I think I'm about to step in and buy the Bitcoin. How many people want to see me buy this Bitcoin? Let's take a look at Twitter. Did you go over and check the Twitter? 99 votes. Unbelievable. Yes, 72%. 22% say no. All right? Can't go wrong there. Buy, 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 Jim Cramer. Buy, buy, buy. When we're at the top, everyone said it was going to 100K. Now we're at the bottom and everyone's calling for 10K. You're making a smart move. Yes, do it. We all wish those prices when it was 69K. Gotta have your back on the show, Sam. Strike it. Go, go, go. This is crazy. Wait till Black Friday. Risk-reward ratio is here. Nah, I'd buy under 19K. Short-term breakdown coming. Then again, I've only been trading for 3 years. So not professional. Do your own research. Good luck, everybody. You can do it. I always hear that movie in my head. You can do it. Me too, man. Who doesn't? Just do it. Just do it. Sheila LaMouf. Sheila LaMouf. Buy at 19,200. You're funny, man. Hilarious. Hilarious. 109 votes. But you guys keep voting. I really appreciate it. Biggest vote we've ever had on the group. 4 retweets. Retweet this. Send out a like. Leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about this. All right, when we get to 200 votes, I will make the buy. Not till we get to 200 votes. Can we get to 200 votes? I'll make the buy on Twitter. Let's see if we can pump up the engagement here. Hey, I'm doing something I may never do again live. You know what I mean? Yeah, I probably will do it again live, but you never know. So look at the volatility today. Green and red in every 5 seconds. You go up, you go down, you go up, you go down. It's absolute insanity. Look at this. They're just ripping the prices up and down, just doing all sorts of craziness. I want to see if we can break back inside this pattern. The 7 minute suggests that we're about to pump for the ES1. Honestly, this is a falling wedge. Let me show you what I see here. They're trying to trick us so bad on a Monday morning. I told you it's so whack to trade on a Monday. It is. I mean, when the price goes up and down by $200-$300 every 5 seconds, you can't make a particle of difference of what's happening. That's a falling wedge that should break to the upside 68% of the time. When it does that, if it gets back in this pattern, then I can act like it never left the pattern. That's why I'm keeping the pattern there. This is a strange movement that I'm doing. But it took me years to figure this out, so just pay attention. And everything I teach you, it comes from years of knowledge, so there can't be something you can't put in your hat and keep it for later. Shout out to the 700 people on the live, 459 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. I'm about to buy a Bitcoin live, baby, in front of you. My heart is racing. I mean, this is like live emotions. A man is about to deep dive when the whole world's telling them we're going to 10K, right? When everyone's saying it's nil. Honestly, the one thing that's holding me back, the one thing that is holding me back, telling me I probably will get a better price, is this fear and greed index. I like to buy when it's way lower into this area. And we haven't had war yet. We haven't had a scare yet. I believe we could still get to 18.6. I believe we could go lower. However, it's just like I want to get this off my chest and get it over with. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to wait for 18. I don't want to wait for 17. I just want to buy my Bitcoin, call it a day, move on. You know what I mean? What I am doing is I'm doing the proper thing. I'm waiting to be at the entire lows of the price action. You know what I'm saying? So this volatility is absolutely absurd. Tweezer tops. You're fighting this POC. As you can see, it's all about this point of control right here. 19,341. I mean, you got to stay above that and remain above it. So we're battling this point of control. The stochastic RSI in the 7 and the 15 minute suggests that we are going to break back above it. Look at that curl, but anything is possible. Then we still have resistance here at 19,004 though. So it doesn't even matter, right? So that's just something I'm looking at for BTC, all right? But I'm about stacking Bitcoin. I want to have as many Bitcoins as I can get, 100 Bitcoins as possible, right? So I put my mind to grab as many Bitcoins as humanly possible, and that's what I'm here for. I watch too many YouTubers. They don't tell you what they do. They don't show you their life. They're not real. They're just not real. I like to call every single one of them out, but people say that that's rude, so I don't do that. You know, I stay in my lane. But when it comes down to it, if I ever got the chance on stage, live on stage, like, and I see a faker, I'm calling a faker out. Calling them right out in front of the whole market. You know what I mean? Like, blah. You know what I'm saying? So look, I looked at this last night, highly likely to make a move to the upside. It was Matter, and we nailed it for 33%. Actually continued to go even more, bang, bang, bang. So had you been in my trading group or just been watching, I looked at Matter last night and it had already pumped, right? But then I decided, man, this thing looks like it could go for more. Interesting. Matter, right? Inside of this little flag. So this is what I put out here at 420 yesterday, 420, if you can believe that. And I'm telling you, a 33% gain for Matter coming at you. And did I hit the gain? I did. Look at that. Nailed it, actually. Exactly gave you the entry was exactly when I put it out. It would continue to pump after that and continue to the upside. I'm not trying to brag here. I just do this every day, and it happens that I hit gains almost every day. I think we hit gains every day. I'm not saying every single coin I put out hits gains, but we hit gains a lot, man. And look at that movement, 60% gains for Matter after it had a huge move already that my man Billy nailed from the bottom here. So anyone people were buying Matter in my group right here. Those people are now up into the 180% range. So we're going to find the KUCOIN gems. I'm just telling you right now, when everyone else is slipping, flipping, and crying about Bitcoin, we're finding 60% gains overnight. And that was posted at 4 o'clock yesterday. It hasn't even been 24 hours to make 62% gains. I mean, even if you just went to the target at 33, of course, right, on the 33, but no, it's 35. But shout out to anyone that may or not get into Matter for massive gains. And you know what I do here now is I take this, okay? I have a beautiful Slack with my team, right, that I've built, and it's awesome. And I have a before and after section in my Slack. And what I do is I just post the before, right, nicely, as it was done to me. And the before is actually right here. Paste that. Bang. And then I go to the after and paste that. And my beautiful crew makes that awesome graphic, sends it to the gains channel. And those are the real gains that you're seeing every single day. So if you were pretty, and again, you couldn't have seen that in my live stream. You couldn't have seen it. You had to have been privy. You had to have been watching. You had to have been sitting with us getting it in. So not everything goes to the channel as much as it looks like it does. And look what he just said. He goes on it. Thank you. Like, that's how fast my team doesn't play. I have a group of people that they're just efficient and they work strong and hard and fast and they don't play games. They want the best for themselves. They know I want the best for them, and together we do it together, man. Sean, you're the man, dude. Sean, dude, can you edit a smaller video of you buying your computer? Maybe without your wife in there. I want to really share it to the channel. Let me know if I could share it to the channel anyway, but let me know if I could share that video to the channel, man. It would blow my mind. Like, I really think people need to see that. I just want to know. Let me know. It is special for me, but if you want to edit something less, like a little more, like, you know, if there's anything in there you don't like, I just want to run it by you. I'm never going to show it without asking you. I'm looking at the Slack right now, so you can respond to the Slack if you want. Just let me know. just let me know, Shano. I love you, kid. I love you with all my heart, man. God bless you, brother. He said, sure thing. Really? All right. That thing, I mean, it blew my mind. Like, it made me cry. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was, like, unbelievable. So, yeah, we'll do that towards the end of the live, everyone. It's just so cool, man. It's just so cool. He goes and buys the computer in the Philippines. It's like the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. He made the video 3 minutes and 33 seconds long. Sean, I know you did that on purpose. You're the man, dude. And if you didn't, I wouldn't be surprised if it was coincidental. So shout out to anyone that took this gain. He made 63% gains from 4 o'clock last afternoon. And look, it never hit the stop loss. Went out of the pennant beautifully from the first time I posted it right there. Risk-free trade. I mean, unbelievable. It doesn't always happen like that, but unbelievable. What a trade. Shout out to anyone that may not get into Matter, and that was the second biggest gainer of the night, and we nailed it, of the day, and we hit it. I like to be in the top 10. I like to get at least 3 to 5. I like to get 3 to 5 in the top 10, but if I get one every single day, that's not easy to do. Getting a gainer in the top 10 every single day is not easy to do, all right? Look at this BS. These are so many funny, weird little coins here that are going on. And we got here, and I also gave you my trade of the day for Hero that I really liked. So it is what it is. Step your game up, see what's going on here, and show up every single day. I talked about bucks, right? Buoyancy, buoyancy or whatever, inside this cup and handle. That's why I trade the cup and handle. See that? Bang, bang, bang. 29% gains out of the cup and handle for bucks. Look at that. Bucks token, baby. Bang, bang, bang for bucks. And it's funny, it's called bucks. Make some bucks trading bucks. It is what it is. How did we make these gains? Let me explain it to you. You're new here. You're like, what is he doing? Why they call him Sammy Cup and Handy? What is going on? What is this red line? It's the point of control. See how we came and touched the point of control? See how after we were bounced off of it, we were gone? I talk about this all the time. And then see how we made it all the way to the end of the liquidity zone? That's what happens when you bounce off a point of control inside of a cup and handle to the upside. This actually does have some room on the 4 hour, like it's flagging out and could continue to the upside. It's actually breaking out as we speak. Oh my God, this thing is getting legs. Look at that. This thing is starting to move as we speak. It's like, I swear I look at things and they go up. Like this morning, I looked at the S&P and it started to pump immediately. S&P getting rejected, not able to get back inside the zone. That's a bearish retest of this bottom trend line right now so far. It's a bearish retest of the bottom trend line. Let me clean it up. What is a bearish retest? When you try to get back inside the pattern, but you cannot, right? I've already given so much information to help you learn today and continue to show up. You will continue to get more. All right. I'm in the place where I can feed your brain what it needs every single day. I do not waste your time. Okay. I almost lost my life. I fell through a glass door. I was bleeding all over the place at my main artery. I know what it's like to lose your life or feel like you have. And it's the scariest thing in the world. And so I know that your time is valuable and I don't want to waste it. So if you're here on this live stream every day, I'm trying to give you a life lesson, knowledge from my entire life that really helped me get somewhere, or I'm going to talk about the chart to give you some key insights and pro tips. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as such. But I'm going to give you every single piece of knowledge that I have extrapolated from the charts, and I'm going to help you get where you need to be because I could pass away tomorrow, and I truly believe that. There's no guarantees that I will be back. There's no guarantees that you will see me. There's no guarantees that I'll be kicking it live tomorrow. So that's why I do what I do every single day, and that's why I work so dang hard. People who don't understand it, they're like, why do you work so hard, Lifer? Take a day off. Why can't you just relax? Like, why'd you go out to the Vegas and still wake up at 7 a.m.? Like, why didn't you just take 2 days off and have fun? And I honestly, because I have fun collaborating. I have fun grinding. Like Sin City Crypto, man, like they don't know how loyal I am. Like they just created a soldier in war for them. Like they have no, I mean, I think they do. But like I will bring them up every single day of my life. I will talk about them all the time. And look, they boomed. I really was happy to see them get like 500 subscribers yesterday, banging on them. Because, you know, Crypto RS put them out. And that's the thing. Man, you collaborate with everybody that has the love and has the feeling. You know what I mean? So shout out to my dudes, man, at Sin City Crypto. You know they're coming out with their episode Monday, every Monday through Friday. They're banging on you 10:30 Pacific time. And I look to actually watch some of their episode today if I get a chance. Boom, boom, boom. But Sin City Crypto, man. Shout out to my man Rob. Shout out to my man Dave every single day. Shout out to Rocco on the boards. Your team is amazing. I love you all. Anyway. 773 people on the live stream. Can we get the likes all the way up to 773 people? We're about to buy we're about to buy a Bitcoin live. I can't even talk. I'm so ecstatic. I've lost my voice too. My iconic, beautiful voice. It's been lost. Hopefully we can find it somewhere and get it back. You know what's crazy is I know they're bringing the volatility. I know they're messing around, but I'm a traditional guy. And that's the thing about being traditional. This is still a falling wedge. This is still low stochastics. I still have to say that the movement of the falling wedge is the measure of the length of the pole. This is still likely to break to the upside because there's a 70% chance because it is a falling wedge. You see what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter how much they make and break it or what do they do, whatever they do. It's still a falling wedge to me. So they broke it out, broke back in. They're still in the falling wedge. They're oversold in the 15 and the 7. I still see a move for Bitcoin to the upside. I know it's absurd, but that's also a higher low, higher high, higher low. We must put in a higher high to keep this tiny little trend alive for BTC. So I'm seeing if we can break out of this falling wedge to the upside for Bitcoin. Again, this point of control is super important at 19,400. Also, 19,003 is huge. Why is it so big? And I'm going to show you because it's the weekly support and resistance. Now, why am I buying a Bitcoin right now? Why in God's gosh name would I do that? What would possess me to do that? What am I thinking? Look at that, just continuing to pound. Like 4 hours is going to blast. That thing looks like it could go up even more to the upside, but Buck's banging on them to the upside. Cat, another coin on my radar that is likely to bang on them, Cambria. A lot of people have forgotten about it. I keep bringing it up. That's the thing I do. When you forget about a coin, when you get too busy, when you don't understand, I'm there going over it yet again. Cambria, tight moving averages, very, very tight. This thing tends to explode when it likes to move. Daily's getting low. It has all the bells and whistles. The 50's about to cross the 200. That's a golden cross, my friends. I would heed this. I would be paying attention to this thoroughly. It could fall all the way down to this POC because it's in the middle. I get it. But if it can just get above this liquidity zone, it's gone all the way to this area for 113% gain. So to me, the risk-reward ratio is just there, and it's worth it for me personally. You do whatever makes you happy. Check out the USTOY 10-year yield. Just jumped 2%. What about can we get a Wahlberg before you buy? Everybody, Sam is about to buy Bitcoin, all right? I've lost my voice. It's harder to do now. Babe, it doesn't matter. I was a cop. I was a fireman. It doesn't matter. I can do anything. See, I'm Maki Wahlberg with a little bit of a cold now. I lost my voice, babe. And, I went to Wahlburgers. I had a double. It gave me diarrhea. Okay? So I'm not eating there anymore. I know it's my gig, but, the burgers aren't even that good. I'll tell you that right now. I went to Wahlburgers. I wasn't impressed. I kind of feel bad. I went to Wahlburgers. I would love to say I love Wahlburgers. And I love Marky Wahlberg. He's probably going to be pissed if he hears this. I actually want to link up with him and chill with him. So this kind of hurts me to say. But, I went there and this hurts me to say. And this is how you know I'm an honest dude. I really like and want to link up with Mark Wahlberg. Talking about his burger place probably is not a good look. But I have to be dead honest. I went there and it was just, maybe it was the location. I went to the one in Hingham, Massachusetts. I was not impressed at all. And I said to my wife, I don't think I'll ever go back to a Wahlburgers again. So I like my burgers. I'm a burger guy, man. You got to make a good burger. There's a really good burger at Logan Airport. It's banging. Right when you walk in, Gate C, man, banging. I forget the name of the restaurant, but right before I left, I had a burger and it, the brioche bun, that soft, moist, it was proper. You know what I mean? Wahlburgers are great at the grocery store when they're on sale. You're funny. They have them at the grocery store? That's funny. So look, Cambria's on my radar for a big move on the daily. This thing looks like it's ready to move. Look at the cross happening right there. Lack of bearish momentum, falling volume with falling price, tight moving averages, and a golden cross about to come. I don't know about you, but that looks beautiful with the 200-day moving average hugging below the pattern. Cambria looks like it's ready for a blast to space. Again, nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. I'm just looking at high probabilities that I like. You'd have to, either learn my trading style and then figure out if it's something that you would like to enter in yourself, right? So I'm not a signals group. I don't tell you what to buy or sell. I just show you what I'm looking at, what looks really juicy to me. And the thing is, if you stay around me all the time, you get to know me, then you'll be like, okay, I see the probabilities that the lifer plays with. I understand what he's doing. And if you don't, stick around till you do, okay? Because I believe you can. So many people watch me for free every single day, and they say, you know what? You have changed my life. You have changed my life. I thought about the other day, whenever I get discouraged, I think about it. Like I get discouraged every once in a while. I do. I really don't get discouraged, but I have a moment of doubt, right? I have a thought of doubt every once in a while. Shout out to 800 people on the live, baby. 543 people, man. 800 people on the live stream. I know you want to see me buy this Bitcoin. We got to get 500 likes. Well, we got them. We got 555 likes. Can we get 800 likes? before I buy the Bitcoin? Can I ask for 800 likes? I'm doing something huge. So can I just ask for 800 likes? All right. I'm buying a Bitcoin live. So many people would love to do this. 5 years from now, people are going to look back and be like, dang, I wish I had done what that dude did. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but people are going to look back like, he's really sitting on 300K now, and it's only been 5 years, and he put 30 grand in there, 20 grand? That man just 15x his money in 6 years? Yes. You know, and again, to me, a lot of people are greedy. They want to make big money. To me, that's a lot of money to make. I'd be pretty great to make 300 grand off 20,000 in 6 years. I think that's awesome. So you know what? I'm patient and I'm grateful for what I have. And that's why buying this Bitcoin's not that hard either, because I'm not greedy. You know, it's okay if we go to 10K and I have to wait 2 to 3 years to get my money. I'm not greedy and I'm patient. So I've already thought this out thoroughly. I've thought out all the ups and downs, all the swings, all the different things that could happen, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm ready to rock, baby. I'm ready to rock. The notorious Pelosi popper. He just clout ball. Come on. I think I typo as much as Sam. You probably do. I do too. Thanks for smooshing the lovies. Get the second half crew here. Let's get the second half crew in here. Sierra Super Chat. Happy Thanksgiving from Canada. Thank you for all your time and knowledge you share with us every day. Shout out to Laura Marshall. God bless you and yours. Shout out to everybody here on the live. What do you think about Quack? Quack's all right, actually. I looked at it a few times. It's on my radar. What do you think about Quack? It's okay. You ask it again, you're going to get removed. All right. Wahlberg has amazing tots. Okay. I'll give it one more chance. Maybe it was the location. Mark, I'm going to give it one more chance. Maybe it was the location. You know what I mean? Very. All right. So we're here. We're sitting at 10:15. I think I should wait till 11:15 to make this buy. To buy Bitcoin here. 19,261. Bitcoin is falling to the downside now, struggling, losing that weekly support of resistance, not able to get above. Do we have a divergence here? We really don't. And remember, the 4-hour divergence, was that negated? It isn't yet. Look, let me show you. I'm going to go to a new chart here for a second. I'm going to show you something that I haven't maybe showed you before. Funny, it's on FTX too. I can't believe I have it still there. Right? But if you can see here, this is a swing up to swing up. That's an uptrend. But this is a downtrend. That is hidden bullish divergence. I'm telling you right now. Textbook. You can go find this out, and you can ask anyone, ask any expert analysis, an analyst. Ask any expert analyst, and you will see. But look, I mean, that's a falling wedge that breaks up 68% of the time, right? 4 hours heading lower with hidden bullish divergence. So we're getting near the end of the area too. We might go a little lower than bounce, but that says that you're going to get a move to the upside. Basically, the 1 hour time frame is pushing up, but it's rolling over. I don't like that it pushed up that far and did not get above the zone. Sad is I want to buy the Bitcoin long term, but like my TA is pretty spot on. It's telling me that I'm probably going to get a little lower of a price later on today. You know what I mean? Like 18,008 possibly. The 1 hour doesn't look too healthy for me. However, the 15-minute could change the game. So you're watching this falling wedge in the 15-minute, and you want to see if you can make some moves. I do see a little bit of bullish divergence here on the 15 because like this, if you took swing to swing, it's pretty flat. It's not the same, and that's a lot lower. That's a Class C bullish divergence. So you have some bullish divergence there. You have some hidden bullish on the 4 hour. It's also giving me an idea that Bitcoin could rip all the way back up here to about 20,900 would be the measured move for BTC. All right. 10K will not happen. Expert analyst, Laura Marshall. Bearish on the 8 hour. Now, I disagreed. Bearish, I disagree completely. The 8 hour looks beautiful. I completely disagree. 8 hour looks really nice. The MACD's leaving. You're oversold, and you even have the hidden bullish divergence on the 8 hour too. Look, you got hidden bullish on the 8 hours. So I don't know what you mean, but I see that's bullish to me. You just said 8 hours bearish. I disagree. What made you say the 8 hours bearish? Could I find out what made you say that? Could you kind of put your money where your mouth is, or could you put your chart up against my chart, baby? Could you out-chat it? Could you chat me out, Baba? Could you school me to the loop to the next lesson? Weekly and monthly, sir. Okay, bearish on the 3-day. I disagree. The 3-day is also bullish. Look, it's pushing to the upside. I disagree. There was also bullish divergence on the 3-day. Swing down to swing down, right? Swing up to swing up. This is why I'm buying the Bitcoin, man. Like, I'm showing you these things. That's bullish divergence on the 3-day chart. I don't, you're calling bearish. I don't know. I mean, Yes, we're rolling over here. We're seeing lack of bullish momentum, but it depends on what the small time frames do. You can see this flip right back up and get busy. So just be careful calling Bear City if you're not sure. I'm just looking at it one step at a time. Hey, I see some of you asking about coins. You got to send a super chat. It's $1.99, man. Okay? Other people sending the super chats. Just do the right thing. It keeps the show fun. It also makes it fun. I like putting people's names up on the screen. I like being interactive. I like super chatting other people all the time. You know what I mean? I pop into a super chat every single day and just pop on in. So definitely something you want to do. All right. Look at MCRT. All right. Swing down on the RSI, up on the lows. Pay it forward, people. Shout out to everybody here. Super Chats Media Network. If you have any questions about your 99 membership course registration or would like to pay with crypto, please email cryptolifers@gmail.com. DMing me will get you absolutely nowhere. I have hundreds of DMs. Hit, at Zeno, which is Jamie. He's the head admin of the Discord. Jamie right there is the Supreme Commander and the shield of the Quant Commandos. And the shield? You're funny. Oh my God, can we call them Super Chats from now on? Yeah, they're Super Chats, right? Bitcoin is what we do here, if you didn't know. Shout out to Stack changing the game. Shout out to Bitcoin, baby. Shout out to everybody here on the live. So Bitcoin struggling at 19,240, right? And we're showing you different charts for different reasons. But that's the 3-day chart, all right? The 3-day chart. Someone's saying they're all bearish. I mean, here you see this. The sad thing is Bitcoin's likely to head to this zone at least, 18,300. Making me think I could get a cheaper Bitcoin, but at the same time, it's only $1,000 cheaper. It's really not that big of a deal. You know what I mean? It's really not that big of a deal. What if we tank all the way to 10K? What if I sally out and I don't buy the Bitcoin, right? What if I don't do it? What are you going to do if I don't buy it? Let's see how many people, 193 votes. Unbelievable. I said we had to get to 200, right? Didn't I say 200 votes or I ain't doing it? What was it? So we need 7 more people to vote on this and get it moving. I appreciate you. Yes. More people coming on in here. You can do it. Wait till 18,800. I agree with that. Nah, I'd buy under 19K. Short-term breakdown coming. I agree with that. See, I believe I can get a cheaper price. But I also want to show you that I can withstand it, you know. Cryptocurrency is trending right now too. What a good time to buy BTC as we're trending on Twitter. Shout out to everybody here on the live. The POC at 19,000 looks more juicy like you sometimes. Wow, that's amazing. I'm a juicy catcher. Shout out to the 820 people on the live, 622 likes. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. XOJ is trending. What is OJ? Is that another little new coin? OJ surprised me again with this SNX. Interesting. Giving away 1B. What is OJ? XOJ. Preparing the bags they will need for our clone. Obviously, you're funny, man. More behind the scenes of Meridian. Stellar Lumens. Look at Stellar. Stellar bags. That's funny, man. Zoj. So this is obviously a new, like market cap 4 to 90,000, volume 220. They're comparing it to Shiba, right? They're saying, hey, like, all in on Zoj, XOJ. Oh man, these are meme coins. You know, somehow they pay or they just get so many people to run in and tweet and tweet and tweet. It gets out of control. Chartish, nice. Like for the lifer. Thank you so much. Evan Book, I used PayPal at the very beginning. They were always, I don't even want to say anything, man. You buy a Bitcoin, I'll buy 3 ETH. The magician, my man. Lifer streams daily. If he says he's buying a Bitcoin, it's happening sometime. LOL. You're the man, dude. Nothing is bullish in a bear market. If what you feel comfortable with, do what's right by you. Super chats. You guys are awesome. People are like, yeah, well, whatever makes you happy, man. I ain't going to force you to do that if you ain't going to do it. Could we be in the symmetrical triangle about to blast to the upside? Bang, bang, bang. Anything is possible. Let's look at my 22, my go-to. My 22 suggests that we're about to bang on you to the upside. My 22 suggests that the bottom was in at this bullish divergence there that we have concern right there. So I don't think we go lower than that, or if we do, we double bottom. I'm trading that 22-hour. I like what I'm seeing. I'm about to make that Bitcoin buy. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. 19,250. I like it. Getting it a little cheaper than I thought before. Okay. Yeah. And I'm getting more than one Bitcoin because I'm going in for 19,400, baby. 19,400, right? Do we create the trade? Oh my God, my heart is racing. Do I buy a whole Bitcoin live in front of the world, baby? I don't think I've ever bought a whole one in front of the world. I bought in pieces. Never a whole one. I always DCA little by little by little by little by little. I still have orders at 7,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13, 14, 15, and 17K layered. Gosh forbid we ever go down there. I have it. You know what I'm saying? I do have it. I have myself protected just in case. This is a big deal right now. Is this Tuesday or is it Monday? No, it's Monday. Oh my gosh. And everyone, I teach class today, tomorrow. If you want to jump into class and learn what I learn, understand the science of the charts, learn the language of the charts, jump on in every single Tuesday from 3 to 5 Eastern Standard Time. I usually go to 5:30 because I like to go overboard and go overtime. So 3 to 5:30, check it out. It's every single Tuesday. We had 19 people in the class last week. It's $100 to join the class. You will learn so much. I'm telling you right now, it'll blow your mind. So many people say they take the class and they actually send super chats in after they paid the $99 and say, class was unbelievable, changed my life. All right. But jump on in if you really need the class, and it's amazing. It'll fill in all the little blanks. If you're almost there, you just need that last little, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to cover so much. It's almost like you did a walkway or you made, you did something where you have to shellac and like put in the, like the in-between. Like whenever you have to, if you do tiles and you have to put in like, that the stuff in between. And you may have been working like that, but you have all these little spaces missed. I'm going to come in and just press in all that stuff. And at the end of this 2-hour course, all the holes are going to be filled in. You're going to know exactly what you need. You're going to know exactly where you sit. You're going to know exactly where you stand. Things are going to make sense to you. Okay. And I'm telling you right now, I hear it from so many people. That's why I can say it with conviction, because so many people look me dead in the face. They one-on-one with me, or they come in the group, or they write me an email and they say, listen, that beginner's course changed my life. Like, and you weren't kidding when you said it was going to. And I look at them and I'm like, yo, God bless you for taking me seriously and going all the way, because it's you that's doing it, So again, that little bit of bullish divvy here on the 15-minute, okay, that bullish divergence on the 22-hour, and oof, so we got pounded. So look what happened on the ES1 today. So crazy. We fell through, we made the falling wedge. I suggested the falling wedge could break to the upside. It got this high and they got rejected again. However, it's still oversold now on the 15. It's still, look at this wacky price action. In my mind, it's still in the falling wedge. See, they just keep breaking it in or out. We'll go to the 5-minute to look at it even closer. So look, I'll get rid of this. To me, and you got a bullish divergence now. You do. You see it on the 5? You have a sharp swing down and you have a swing to the upside here. So they're trying to trick us, but I see divergence. I would long that divergence and bounce. S&P is holding the zone at the end of the liquidity area. Let it see if it can dig its way back above this POC. It's still oversold on the 7, on the 10, on the 15. Every single time frame wants a reversal here. Can we get it is the question. All right. Slight, it's almost hidden bullet. That's flat. That's coming down. I won't call it that. But we need to see a bounce for the S&P for Bitcoin to live. What if I get in and Bitcoin tanks all the way to 15K? It could happen. It could happen, right? And then my man said, look, I found one of my first buys on Coinbase, 4,000 per coin. I bought half a Bitcoin at $1,800. See that? I paid $27 for that. That was on August of 2017. I found my first Bitcoin buy on Coinbase. Wow, those were the days. See? I first started buying it on Binance, on Bittrex and Binance, but this is my first buy on Coinbase ever, a half a Bitcoin for $1,800. You can only imagine. Well, you can only imagine, man, when you're convicted in something and you believe in it, it takes care of you. You know what I mean? Look at that. 4 years later, 5 years later, how much is that worth now? Right? I'm just saying, like 10 grand, 5 extra money in 5 years. And you sell any of that at the top or use it for another investment. I mean, the end is, So here we go. About to buy a whole BTC. Here we go. I'm about to rip the Band-Aid off at 11 o'clock. 830 people on the live, 663 likes. Can we get the likes all the way up to the watchers? I'm about to buy a whole dang Bitcoin, baby! Like, what do I got to do? I showed you that I made a gain on Matter that I put out yesterday. Clean. I put out a trade that I already liked, clean. I've talked about so many different instances. I've taught you about the VRVP. I brought up so many different things. I gave you the 22-hour. I gave you the bullish divergence. I've talked about so many things. All right, let me go over my bottoms. Let me go over why. And I even gave you Cambria, which is actually already up, already moving a little bit to the upside. 10% gain possibly coming. So, and there's 100% gain possibly coming out of that. So look at this. If you go to BTC, USD, we go to the all-time history index. I also see it in the symmetrical triangle that could go up or down either way. And it's more oversold in the daily and the 12-hour and the 22 than it is on the other time frame. So it is what it is. This is what I'm looking at here. All right. I go to this. I go to my 800-day MA. And to me, every time you go to the daily and you watch the 800 MA, every time it crossed over the 50 and the 100, we had a bottom. So like right here, the 800 MA crossed the 50, the white line, big thick white line here, crossed the red line, then across the 100. By the time it crossed the 200, we had our bottom. We capitulated, wicked, and yeah, we got low and close. And look, we were even high on the daily, all that. We could have dumped, all that happened, but we never went lower. Okay, we never went lower. And you also want to go back to the weekly on that and take a look, right? Where are we here? Yeah. And when we look at the weekly, at that bottom area, the weekly was, still, we got low, but then we got high again. So we're like right here. Suggesting we're going to dump even lower on the weekly. Like, come on. But like, see, like we never ended up, we wicked, but they're fast capitulation wicks. They don't last long. Go back to the daily. So what I'm trying to point to you, what I'm pointing out to you is the 800 passing through the 50. All right. On the daily time frame. So what happened right there, you had your bottom. Okay. And that was in 2015 back here. All right. Then we do it again here in 2019. And you can see the 800 passing through the 50 yet again. Right there. 2018. See? Let me just make sure I did the first one. I'm pretty sure I did, but I want to make it clear. So this is 2014. The 800 day passes through the 50. That's your bottom. Okay. And nobody knows this. Like nobody uses the 800 day on the daily. Like passes through the 50. That's your bottom. Okay. And I showed this recently with Forrest. Actually, there's a great video with Forrest that he's showing. He put it out earlier today on Crypto Stackers. I would check out that video, man. Me and Forrest break it down. And it kind of got shot with at Sin City Crypto again. Whoa. Never call me during the live. That would give me extreme anxiety. Never call me during the live. Yeah. So check this out. I leave that thing up so people while out in the chat. It works really good. When people do that, the banner works. Thank you. So look at this. Thank you. I appreciate what you're doing. But just never call me in the live. It'll freak me out. So take a look at this. See, is the bottom in for Bitcoin? I would watch this. I would definitely go watch this video. This video will break it down. You know what I'm saying? I put the banner up to get the chat moving. See how much the chat flipped? Chat starts going crazy when I keep the banner up. I absolutely love it. It works. It's a subtle thing I do once a month to get the chat rate kicking. It does an amazing job. So I appreciate it. Don't worry. I'm always thinking. All right. So check it out. So check it out. Is the Bitcoin in there for bottoms? I'll call you live if I ever get your number, yo. What a weirdo. You'll never get my number, though. That's the thing. Look how many. Okay, so watch this. I mean, I'm going to go over everything I did here, but I go over it in depth. And then Forrest also goes at everything in depth that he says. And I basically show every single indicator that I believe is calling bottoms. And I did it thoroughly and talked about the boxes, areas, the Gaussian channel. It goes on and on, right? So it goes on and on. It goes on and on. The thing is, you'll never know. You'll never know whether I left it on purpose or by accident, right? That'll always be up to me to decide in my own reality. Trying to add the cool guy is not a good look, dude. Trying to act like, who is this dude? Crypto welfare? Trying to act like the cool guy? You're a weirdo. I'm not. I'm a nerd with two kids, man. Trying to act like this is so weird, man. Could you please explain the 800 MA? Very important. No, I will never explain it. That's my special sauce. All you have to know is this is what's happening. When the 800 passes through the 50 day on the daily, you got yourself a bottom. All right, and that's been true 3 times in a row for Bitcoin. Looks like it's going to be true again for BTC. It's a beautiful double bottom here on the daily chart too as well, and there's bullish divergence here. So. Yeah, people are weird. Shout out to Abdominal Magman Spaghetti Ragdetti. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. So anyway, all good. We are just past it now. Yeah, right. Been a while since I've been here. Thought maybe Lifer would Recteber. I can't read half comments. Don't know how to handle their inflated wedge. Hope everyone has a beautiful... You're funny, man. I'm nervous for you. Super chats. Don't be nervous for me. I'll be okay. I'll make it through no matter what. All right, here we go, baby. Here we go. I'm going to buy a whole Bitcoin live on camera right now. Buying an entire Bitcoin. You know why I'm doing this? Too many people claim they know where the bottom is. Too many people claim they tell where Bitcoin's going. Put your money where your mouth is. You know what I'm saying? I guess the people that say it's going to 10K, they're going to buy a 10K live on camera. I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it, right? So here we go. Sam, 3-hour bearish divvy. You're funny, man. 3-hour bearish divvy. You're so ridiculous. Let's take a look at the 3-hour time frame. Swing down. I guess you can see here you got swing down and swing down. That swings down. That's not bearish divergence. And you could say here, this was a double top, and that was already bearish divergence that played out. So there's no bearish divergence anymore on the 3-hour. You're bugging. So you should take a one-on-one with me, man, because you slip it. No, I'm not saying I shouldn't be rude, but I just, there's no bearish divvy, man. Look, this would be hidden bearish, swing down to swing down if that swung up, but they both swing down, right? And then you could say swing up to swing up, that swings up. And then you would say this swung up, that swung down. That was the bearish divergence right there. And it occurred already. It dumped. So there's no bearish divergence, man. We're straight. I'm going in. I'm going in. Here we go, everyone. My name is Samuel James Price. I'm known as the Crypto Lifer. And I'm buying a whole Bitcoin on 11:12 a.m. on 10/10/2022. And here I go. I'm going to hit the price. I'm buying it for $19,275. I'm going to go up a little more so I don't get jafted. I'm going to go $19,277 on the 77. I'll remember this day for the rest of my life. Create the trade. Bam! I'm buying a whole Bitcoin, baby! Yes, I am now in possession of an entire BTC. Let's make sure it got placed. It hasn't been filled yet. Let's make sure it gets filled. Big order. Big order. Fill my order, baby. Ooh, they're going higher on me at 979. They're playing games with me. They're not giving me my 77. Look at this. 78. They're playing games with my 77 right now. Hold on. I'm going to keep that cooking. We're going to get back to it, make sure it gets filled. I'm on KuCoin buying an entire big. My heart is racing right now. My heart is racing right now. My heart is absolutely racing. Come on, give me my Bitcoin. Give me my Bitcoin. Give me my Bitcoin, you son of a gun. Like, come on, look, now they're down 60 cents on me. Give me my Bitcoin. I know you don't want to give me my Bitcoin. The exchange is like, damn, he's smart. He's getting that cheap price again. The lifer. Dude, give me my order. It's at 9.70, 50 cents. Like, give me my order. Like, give me my order. Give me my order. Give me my order. Damn you, KuCoin. You're going to make me go to 79? Come on, KuCoin. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me live. 281 now? Dude, they're making me chase. They're making me chase. I'm canceling. I'm not. They're making me chase, man. They're making me chase. All right, hold on. I see bullish divergence of the 3-hour for Bitcoin. Dude, why do they do that? They made me chase live on camera. Like, what a bunch of weirdos. 283 then. And 77 would have been beautiful on the 77, man. They do this every time. Like, you go to 283, they're going to raise the price again. Probably going to go back to 277, though. I want to steadfast at 277. I want the 77, man. I really do. I want to be stubborn about it. Don't play me. You know what? I just want to buy it. I can't. 283. I was born in the 83. Now it's at 85. See, they're playing games. They're playing games. Dude, give me my Bitcoin and give it to me now. I got it. All right. Pending position open. No, I just saw it opened. I just saw it open. Give me my Bitcoin. All right, I got it. I got it. I just purchased a whole Bitcoin. And the reason I'm doing that is because I analyzed analysts in my life, right? And everyone says, oh, it could go up or down, it could go this way. And they can always kind of say, well, I gave you both scenarios. It is what it is, And most people just get to play with the idea that I never really said what to, I'm not a financial advisor. And I get it, I'm not a financial advisor. But what I am is a realist, man. And I'm going to show you my life. And I'm going to do things that you'll never see on any other YouTube channel in the world because I have the cojones, I have the character, I have the conviction. I have what these other YouTubers just don't have, baby. And it was given to me by my mother and my father. I was raised Irish by hardworking Irish family. I understand every single dollar that comes into my life. I cherish it, okay? I treat every dollar like it's my last, man. And so I have conviction in my life. I have conviction in myself. I believe in myself more than anyone I've ever met, man. I believe in myself. Just like, Michael Jordan, just like Tom Brady, I believe in myself. I know I'm going to get to the promised land, and I know I can take you with me. Shout out to each and every one of you to be here. Shout out to Sean Connors. Shout out to my Irish people. Shout out to everyone. I love you all. Irish, white, Spanish, Jewish, Asian. I don't care what you are. As long as you're cool. As long as you're down with the movement. As long as you're a good person. As long as you want to help others. I love you. So there's my Bitcoin buy. I bought a whole Bitcoin. My heart is racing. An entire BTC right there. Bang, bang, bang. Right? Unbelievable. Unreal. And we're only down a 0.2% now. We'll see how that goes. And there it is. It happened. It's kind of like, whoof. Like my heart was racing, and then it's here. Greetings from Ireland. Shout out to CL, my man. Thank you. Sláinte, brother. Sláinte. That's big balls right there for you people. Shout out to Vimmel. Man, Vimmel, I love you, brother. I love Vimmel, man. You're the man, dude. Uh-oh, Lifer. It's going down. How could you? Super chats, man. Look at it's going up right now. 19,291, baby. Put it on your ledger now. I know, that's going right. Yeah, that's going definitely to a hardware wallet immediately. Learn the language of the charts. Super chats, Media Network, Stargate, Finance, XLM, USD, Coinbase, CHZ. Media Network. That's an interesting one. Coin Market Cap, Media Network. I never heard of that before in my life. Let's take a look at Media Network. So we just bought a Bitcoin live, man. We put our money where our mouth is. No other channel did it. I've never seen another channel do it. Tell the world, let everybody know. You saw the crypto lifer buy one whole Bitcoin. He put his money where his mouth is live on camera. $1.9 million Media Network. It's on the Solana. Okay, so it could be like a premier coin coming up in the Solana network. Only $2 million market cap. Let's take a look at what they say here on their website. Media Network, decentralized peer-to-peer media streaming. Media Network is a privacy-first and community-governed CDN. Scale your infrastructure within seconds. Launch app. Buy Media Network. Anonymous. No sign-up required. Be part of the network with any type of contracts or KYC. A truly censorship-resistant ecosystem powered by peer-to-peer technology. A novel architecture that improves performance when more peers join the network. Ecosystem. Media peer pool. Media edge. I like it. I like the idea. I see what they're doing. Fair launch, governance, network credits, incentives, deflationary, and bandwidth burst. Media Network, CDN, resources, Media, CDN. All right, launch the app. Now, I'm not going to totally deep dive, but I get the concept. I see what they're doing here. What is the ticker for this puppy? What is the ticker? Media, right? MEDIA. Where can you find this thing? Let's take a look. It's on the Coinbase exchange. It's on FTX. It's on Radium. Radium is your premium exchange. When Solana pumps, Radium and Serum pump. Pretty easy idea. Let's take a look at Media on this idea here. And ES1, what are you doing? You're still dumping. Unable, but you're so low and you got bullish divergence there. I mean, you're extremely oversold. I'd be surprised if it doesn't get a bounce to the upside. Shout out to JD with ALGO. Asking about ALGO with the $2 super chat. God bless you and yours. Thank you so much for sending a super chat my way. $27.33. $27.33. 730 likes. 838 people on the live. You people are unbelievable. You blow my mind every single time. And look, I mean, Bookmap says we're going lower. But they did just short squeeze a few people. Bookmap says we're going to 18,900 and we're going lower. So Bookmap says we go lower. Says that my buy was insane. We're going to go from there. It's a long-term buy. I'm going to hold it for 4 to 5 years and we'll see. Tell them, Stacky. Run those likes. We just made history. Bought a whole Bitcoin on the live. We really did, man. We bought a whole Bitcoin on the live. And I told everyone at the right time, I'm going to do it. I'm going to pull that trigger. I told everyone at the right time, I'm going to do it. I should have done it in that nasty dump when they said we were going to have like a nuclear, that was the night, honestly. I did buy Bitcoin then too, but that was the night to unload completely. But that was insane fear. And, even I was hit by that fear at that time. At that time, you're like, whoa. I do expect S&P to bounce back up. However, it's going to have resistance there to try to get back above the zone. What made me buy the Bitcoin? It's the macro ideas. It's the bullish divergence on the weekly, the 3-day. All those ideas made me buy Bitcoin, right? Another thing that I'm going to show you too. So that was my first bottom indicator, okay? My next bottom indicator is the Gaussian channel, all right? Hit Gaussian channel, take away the 5-day moving average, take away the MA, and go to the 8-day chart, all right? This is going to blow your mind. 8-day Gaussian channel. We're going to go all the way back in time to 2014-15. I got so many tricks up my sleeve, man. I put so much more time into the charts than most human beings on earth. So, I don't know. You tell me, right? You just tell me. What does that mean? Like, it's got to be something to that. So look at the Gaussian channel, almost like never wrong. See when the green turned to red right here? Yes, we had a lower bottom here, but that was the perfect time to buy, and we were gone after that. So even back in 2012, perfect buy for Bitcoin. Told you exactly when to buy Bitcoin. You were gone. All right, 2012. Let's keep it moving. Let's go to our next bottom, which was right here. Right when the Gaussian channel turned red, that was your bottom buy. Perfect place to buy. You would know maybe a little wick there, but you would never really go lower. You would have nailed the bottom for Bitcoin in 2014. Okay. Here we are again in 2018. And again, the Gaussian channel turns green to red right here. You would have nailed the bottom for the third time in a row. Got basically some of the best prices, and the price would never really go lower from that and would launch to the upside. And here's the kicker. Where are we now? Where are we now? Well, the green turned to red right there at the bottom. And so this is why I'm buying. All right, everyone? There's real reasons why I'm doing this. And so that's my second bottom indicator. Okay? Bang, bang, bang. All right? Nail that bottom. Not fans. You're ridiculous. You just, my goodness. Oh my gosh. Shout out to that Forrest guy. Yeah, he's the man, dude. Nice dude. Shout out to Forrest, man. Forrest is a good dude. Forrest has been with Token Metrics. Forrest has been around for a long time. He knows his trades. He knows what he's doing. I respect him greatly. And I was honored to be on screen with Forrest. It was pretty cool. Did I miss the buy? Bitcoin baby? You did. You missed the buy. I don't know how you did it, but you did. And look, we're already up on the buy. Like, I'm up. I'm up. Look. I'm up. I shouldn't be down. I bought higher than 19,300. What is it saying? How am I down? I bought at 19,282, and it's at 19,307. How am I down 0%? That's impossible. I'm up on this buy. Whatever, man. To balance to close the trade. What? I hate when it says that. There's not enough funds to balance or close the trade. What does it mean? Like, I paid for the entire thing. You know what I mean? Anyway, let me look at it here. I don't want to be rude. I don't like showing my balance. Like, I think that's rude. You know what I mean? But I got 1.058586 Bitcoin. So I bought 1.006 Bitcoin, really. I'm native Mexican baby Aztec. Shout out to my man. Shout out to the Aztecs, man. We love you, brother. History of the world, man. So that's another bottom indicator that I got. Okay. On top of that, and people have seen this. We've shown this so many times, but it never gets old. I don't think this ever gets old showing this stuff. And last but not least, right, we're going to delete the Gaussian channel, VRVP. I'm going to go to my pi cycle indicator that I built here. And honestly, whenever this got tight, it was your pop. Whenever these are super far apart, it was a bottom. They are super far apart, like super far apart, super far apart, super far apart. I mean, that's where you get into Bitcoin, in my humble opinion. I could be wrong. Watch Bitcoin go down to 10K, and I could be 100% wrong. I'm okay with that. I'm okay to lose $10,000. I can manage. I'll be all right. So that's the pi cycle top indicator. You can take that off, and you go here and you go pi cycle bottom indicator, right? You just type in pi bottom, and it's pi cycle bottom by Tondi, okay? And you look at this, and again, it called the bottom there, it calls the bottom here, and it's calling the bottom again, right where my Gaussian channel called the bottom, right where my 800-day called the bottom. Okay? Right there. So it's a bit of a double bottom. And then and then on top of all that, when I just go to my old stuff, you know, and I get out of logarithmic and I look at it, I just can't believe the bullish divergence that I'm seeing on these bigger time frames. It's just really weird. And honestly, did I even see bullish divergence on the monthly? I don't know if I did. I want to see. No, but what I did see was hidden bullish divergence on the monthly, which the last time I saw something this big, it did play out. This looks a lot like, let me show you something. I'm going to do something that's going to blow your mind. Watch this. Bear with me. I'm going to show you how I use multiple time frames in conjunction with each other to see things that I normally would, normal people don't see. Stay with me. Watch this. This is going to blow your mind. I long Bitcoin back here. All right. Now I'll show you how I did it. I saw Bitcoin coming down and I know my divergences. And I said, well, swing up to swing up. Right. But Bitcoin's swinging down here. And I said, that's hidden bullish. And we're going to continue to the upside. Okay. Remember that now. So that's Bitcoin on the 8-day. See that? Now we go to Bitcoin on the monthly and you can see, watch this. This is nuts. So now we're on Bitcoin on the monthly. All right. And look, I mean, let's look, if we get rid of all the other indicators, we leave the Stokes on together. You can leave the MACD, I guess. But look, do you see something? Do you see something? Do you see twins? Do you see twins? I do. And normal people, no one saw this but me. There's no one I can honestly believe there's no one, I have not seen one YouTuber, not one analyst. Nobody is pointing this out. Nobody. And just because I spend so much time in the charts, I get to see this stuff. Like God blesses me with these little extras. I mean, do you see the twins? Do you see the hidden bullish divergence? I mean, the RSI is swinging to the downside, but the price is swinging up. Now, last time we had that, we had a massive move to the upside. A massive move. So I'm just, that doesn't blow your mind. So I just sit and look at that for a second and let that seep in. Let that seep in. Okay. Last time I made a buy on this area, I got very paid off of it. It was a very big move. So just remember that. Okay? Just remember that. You do whatever makes you happy. I see things in the charts. All right? You do whatever makes you happy. Never tell you what to do with your money. Ever. For the rest of my life. And see how that moved out? I expect a similar movement on the monthly chart. Okay? Superchat, CHZ, USD on Coinbase. XLM, USD on Coinbase. Wait, I just wanted to finish. We didn't look at Media USD, right? Media Network on Coinbase. Oh, wow. It got pounded to the ground. It got rug pulled, man. Dude, Coinbase is doing rug pulls lately. Like, they really are. Like, I always thought they wouldn't. But, dude, I see them just get into coins and just look at that. They added that in July. I wouldn't touch that thing. It looks nice. I get it. I actually like their idea. I guess you're buying the bottom. I mean, you'd have to believe in this project. $7.89 at the bottom, huh? It's in a falling wedge at a POC. Could do some damage, I guess. Look at my daily. Daily's a little too high for me, but could flip. 4 hours where you want it to be. So I can see why someone may have put this on my radar. 1 hour needs to, it's an indecision. I don't like the low liquidity on these bars. 4 hour looks like it could bump. I don't know if it's the trade of the day, though. I think it could come, but I don't know. I have a great gem if you guys want it, 100x minimum. What is it? What is it, Jake Mac? What you got? No shilling here, please, buddy. I just want to know what he's got. What is it? I'll research it. XLM on Coinbase. Let's take a look at XLM. BlackRock, Coinbase, no good for the little guy. Yeah, I know, man. So we're watching Stellar Lumens make this flag here to the, I want to see it stay in a flag. If it can stay in the flag, it's gonna represent. And so far, it's been doing that. Remember, all these coins have been hot: Quant, Stellar, XDC, and XRP. Right? So let's take a look at Quant too. So I see Stellar staying in this flag and continuing to the upside. I'll do more detailed analysis on Stellar Lumens in the trading group because I've been going over it a lot lately. But I do see it. Look, it broke out. It's forming this flag. I see it continue to the upside. However, the daily's getting a little high. So it's going to have to stay in a flag. Right? Jake Mack, $3. But then you didn't write anything in there. So amazing. Project Quantum. We know Quantum. We know Project Quantum. Appreciate that. We already know that project. Thank you. I appreciate it though. We deep dived that like a long time ago, actually, to be honest. Co-founder was listed on the WEF website as a member. Then it disappeared. I know, isn't that weird? Very strange. A lot of weird stuff is going on behind the scenes. 20,000 hours to truly master something. Maybe even more than that, in my humble opinion. Colonize Mars, BNB, Maker DAO. Not 100x leverage, lower margin, 100x gem. Yeah, 100x gem, baby. 100x gem. Hot 100x a gem. Dude, Matter. Nailed it. And look at that, too. I kept talking about Huobi token. Remember? I kept mentioning Huobi token. I said it's likely making a bit of a bottom. They went lower and they wicked everybody out first, and then they pounded it to the upside. So crazy. But definitely was on my radar. You knew something was brewing for it, but they definitely stopped everybody out first before they got the move. CEO is lead engineer at Apple, and they're doing amazing. Oh, really? Really? Okay. I like Project Quantum. Last time I looked at it, it does ring a bell. Let's look at it again. It's been a long time since I deep dived it. And this is fun. You're reminding me of the bull market. Back to looking at things, back to interacting, back to having so many people in the chat. I appreciate it. I've already given my trades of the day, things that I'm looking at. So it's time for you to give me that value back. I've already given my value. All you need to do is hit that like button to add that value back. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And don't leave. We got more coming at you. I got the dollar index to go over. We got a lot coming at you. We're not done yet, baby. We're not done. So if you leave now, you're gonna miss the key parts of the show that are really gonna fill in the blanks and get you going. All right. So Project Quantum is tiny. Project Quantum, right? And do we play this YouTube video and see what they say? Unreal Engine #1. That's good. You got to have that. If you don't have that, you can't touch the game. So if it's not Unreal Engine, it ain't it. They got a monopoly. Customize your character. Collect NFT equipment. Hunt. Or be hunted. Trade with other players. And right now, we have no idea what the gameplay is like. You could just grab other things and edit. I mean, it's chintzy at best. You could do way better than that. I'm not impressed. You know what I mean? Not impressed. But it's all right. It is what it is. Is that only the website? Our token, Bio and Bogged. They got Bog Finance, Pancake Swap, Dex Tools chart. All right, charted on Dex Tools. QBIT. Yeah, QBIT. You know, this also had some, I thought it had some social media stuff going on with it too. Remember QBIT? Or is that another one? Wow, it took a dump to the downside though. This thing is in the dumps. I don't know, man. Yikes. You'd have to really believe in this project to get into it. You'd have to really want to, like he's doing. He's researching the CEO. He's decided that he's all over it. I don't know if I'm all over it, right? Okay, it pumped up, came back down first. Okay, so it came out here. Yep, 2021, pumps all the way up, comes all the way down. And if it's a really good project, I mean, maybe it begins to build here. There's a chance that this is something worth looking at. I'd have to deep dive it and research it. You're definitely buying the lows, but it could go to zero. It could get rug pulled too. Be very careful. I'm always really careful going over these tiny little coins. You never know what they could lead to. So just be careful on the tiny coins, right? So we just bought a whole Bitcoin. Tell the whole world you just saw the lifer buy a whole Bitcoin. The S&P should bounce. Look, it's getting the green. Like I said, I believe this will bounce. Get above the POC, and that's going to change the whole story of the day. Unreal, So I just bought a whole Bitcoin based on the bottom there. I gave you all my bottom indicators. I talked about why. You've never seen it on another channel. I don't know. Show me the channel that bought a whole Bitcoin today. Let me know where they're at. And we can do a collab. We could be like, hey, we both bought Bitcoin today at the same time, right? Most people want to make so much more money. They're like, oh, Bitcoin won't make you enough. But you can trade BTC pairs. Like that Bitcoin, that's BTC pairs that I could be trading. What are BTC pairs? Well, look, I got a whole list of Bitcoin pairs. And look, today alone, let's just see how much money you could have made trading a BTC pair. 5% on play, Mahal, right? And these will change over time. Look, Cat might make a big move against Bitcoin, right? Look at KAT, BTC, Cambria. So if you see a good coin that's about to pop, look, that actually did make gains on Bitcoin today. Look at that. So when Bitcoin struggled a little bit, Cambria went sideways, and Cambria would have made 12% on your Bitcoin. You do that 10 times, you earn a whole Bitcoin off your Bitcoin. Think about it. You make 12%, not less than 10 times, and 8 times. That's 96%. So you make 8 of these trades with your BTC, you end up doubling your Bitcoin. Think about that. People aren't realizing, and then Bitcoin goes to $1 million, you have $2 million off 20K that you bought. Like, see what, like, mind-blowing stuff. Show me a man with no more super chats. Show me a man with no more super chats. What is that site you were looking at, bro? Super chat, CAG and ALGO. Let's take a look at CHZ. Supposed to bump into the World Cup. We are a little early on that, though. So there's a chance that it doesn't get the move. Wow, CHZ took a dump, huh? Let's take a look. Wow, they pounded it. That's crazy. And honestly, it's all about when you lose this, you'll retest. And then once you retest the upper trend, see this trend? It retested the upper trend and it lost it to the downside. That's crazy, though. That's a nasty dump for CXZ. But you know what I like about it is it's not a huge stop loss. You go on, you move on, right? So that trade did not play out. Look, not every trade plays out. If every trade I posted played out, I'd be a liar. So it's good that I got a few that lose because I got to show some losers. It helps out, you know. Yeah, you got to see some of the losers, right? Even though they're rare, you got to see some of them. Nasty dump to the dumps. Yeah, that's nasty. That's horrible. CHC falling right off. And it's at an 886 retracement now. Really, I mean, how much lower will it go? See? Stop loss got bombed in the making of the barter. I like that. Stop loss got bombed in the making of the barter. That's funny. No time today. Just stopped in to show support. Now, y'all. Hey, the cool thing to do is not to write you have no time. Just write in, hey, I'm here. I love it. You know what I'm saying? No one has to know that you don't have time. Because then other people might leave the stream. So act like you're here. Just say, hey, I love the stream. I'm still here. I've been watching the whole time. I mean, I guess you don't have to lie. I guess you're being honest. But you don't have to. My whole thing is just you don't have to admit that you're leaving the stream. You know, you could just be like, loving the stream. It's awesome. You know, that's what I would do. I would kind of hide some of that information. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm here. I love y'all. See, exactly. Now you got it. Now you got it. Wink, wink, wink. He's not going anywhere, everybody. He's not going anywhere. The man is here. The man is staying here. Love the stream. Can we see the DXY? Of course. Let's get into the dollar index. So we were hoping the dollar index would take a dump, but we saw it in this rising wedge. Suggested that it would bump to the upside. It did. All right. Sad to say. I mean, the falling wedge, it was in there. It's in this bigger rising wedge, though. However, on the 4-hour time frame, about to roll over. Look at that. The 4-hour is about to dump. And that's going to be a huge move for Bitcoin if the 4-hour can just completely dump. And that's looking great. So, can the dollar index not get above the zone? And let's kind of zoom into the smaller time frames now. Right now, the dollar wants to dump on the 4-hour, but it wants to pump on the daily, and it's been pumping on the daily. It's not a good sign. I need this. We would like this to roll over here. And we need to see this make an M pattern and dump to the downside. So a little worrisome. If the dollar pumps up a little more, it will flux Bitcoin. However, this 4-hour time frame is at resistance, showing some tweezer tops and not able to get above the zone. You can see how I had this 15-minute that could break to the upside. We went sideways, sideways, sideways. Let's extend the rising wedge now and see what we got going on. So this is the rising wedge that you have cooking, and it's going to break down 68% of the time. You're overbought on the 15. The 1 hour is still trying to give you a little bit of a room. So the 1 hour could be the outlier here. It's the only bullish time frame right now. All right. So what we need to do is we need this 15-minute to roll over, come back, and then when the 1 hour pushes up, that's the retest, and then we dump together. So it's really, I would like to see this 15-minute begin to roll over to the downside here. Crucial that we don't get back above 113.50, my humble opinion. And I don't want to see us close candles above this green line, the yellow line here. Kind of troublesome for Bitcoin and the dollar index here. But the bigger picture on that 4-hour wants to dump, right? And we also look at the monthly. You're so beat. You're so beat right now. And so this is why I'm making these trades. I mean, I'm making this trade on the monthly chart. You're so beat. The dollar index says I can't go up any more than this. That's ridiculous. Bitcoin's low on the monthly. So the bigger time frames tell you this is where you accumulate BTC for the long haul, baby. And these are big boy trades. These are 4 or 5 year trades that make you hundreds of thousands of dollars and change your life. They're not little trades that make you 10 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand. These are $50,000, $150,000, $285,000 trades. They take 3 to 4 years. That's how you become wealthy. All right. Making big boy trades. All right. Long-term investment trades. I can teach you how to day trade, swing trade, long-term trade. Every trade is a trade. It just depends on how long you're in it. And it is what it is. So look, we're watching to see this 4-minute dump. I want to see if the 1 hour can hold us and not do anything crazy. And can we continue to dump here on the 4 hour time frame? Measured move would take you to the beginning of the wedge, but I can see us breaking all the way down to the bottom of this pattern. All right. Star Trek pie chart. I have no idea what that means. Life Revision trading course tomorrow at 3 p.m. Everyone, I teach a course. I can't believe I teach courses. I love it. I do it live. I don't just sell an automated course. So many people could just sell an automated course. I don't do that. All right. I actually teach the course. See, I know you missed me for this whole long, but I came back. Hey, I still look the same. But look, I mean, I look better in the blue and the white though, right? Let's be honest, you know. Shout out to everybody here. Let's take a look at that poll and see how it did. 280 votes. Unbelievable. 27 comments. You people are savages. 73% said to buy that Bitcoin. So you should never do what the masses tell you to do. So I should have never bought that Bitcoin. Oh my God, I made a huge mistake. Like, yikes, I listened to the masses. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. Or they could have been kind of, look, Satoshi Nakamoto is trending. Interesting. I love when that a purely peer-to-peer version of electronic cash would allow online payments to be sent directly from one party to another without the burdens of going through a financial institution. Satoshi Nakamoto. Electronic cash without a trusted third party. October 3rd. The oldest known draft of Bitcoin white paper written by Satoshi exactly 14 years ago. A purely peer-to-peer version. Funny. The network itself requires minimal structure. Messages are broadcasted on the best ever basis, and nodes can leave and rejoin the network at will, accepting the longest proof of work chain as proof of what happened while they are gone. As long as the honest nodes control the most CPU power on the network, they can generate the longest chain and outpace any attackers. See, this is why it worked. We propose a solution to the double spending problem using peer-to-peer network. All right? The network timestamps transactions by hashing them into an ongoing chain of hash-based proof of work, forming a record that cannot be changed without redoing the proof of work. See what that just said? See, that's why proof of stake cannot be changed without redoing the proof of work. You see that? That's why proof of stake to me, the longest chain not only serves as proof of the sequence of events witnessed, but the proof that it came from the largest pool of CPU power. As long as honest nodes control the most CPU power on the network, they can generate the longest chain and outpace any attackers. The network itself requires minimal structure. Messages are broadcast on a best effort basis, and nodes can leave and rejoin the network at will, accepting the longest proof of work chain as proof of what happened while they're gone. The banner was like, I'll be back. Yeah, it's coming back for a vengeance. It's just going to be there instead of me now. Anyway, shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. I never said I was perfect, baby. The banner has unmatched power. It does. It does. It does something. You just have to let it do what it does. He's watching us like, did you drink your lemon water? The masses of lifers. That's true, though. Different than the masses. Those aren't the masses. Those are the lifers. So, you're right. Take that with a grain of salt. Man, no, it's different. These are the lifers that really understand what's going down. Any new comments in there, too, that I missed? Let me try to like every one of your comments. Thank you so much. Get my team in there to like these. Can you guys like every comment? I'm pretty sure you guys do, but I like your streams. Yes, go for it. The long run, these prices probably won't be seen again. Let's go. Wait till Black Friday. Risk to reward ratio is there. It is to the moon. Yes, your TA is always spot on. Target lower. Buy me one too, please. Thank you. I always hear that movie in my head. Yeah, you can't do it. Nah, I'd buy under 19K. Yeah. I like what he said. I would buy, but did you? You know what I'm saying? Set up a bot with 1 Bitcoin of funds. Right? Trending right now, too, is also USTC. which actually made a bit of a move today to the upside. Bitcoin struggling right now. Struggling. That 15-minute wants to bump, though. 15-minute wants to bump with some bullish divergence. I mean, and it's in a falling wedge inside of the pennant. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's simple as it simple does, right? Then I'll show you my other chart, which is like, right? And we're looking at this idea. The M pattern played out as suggested. And like, we're like, when, look at this wedge that just keeps kind of getting weirded out, but it is a falling wedge and it's oversold. And honestly, now we're getting a bit of a double bottom here. Just like we got a double top. Measured move takes you right here to about 19,800 area for that double top, by that double bottom. So that's interesting too. And just because I bought Bitcoin, it's not going to make me biased. I'm still open shorts and longs. Don't worry. That's a long-term hold. I can give it up and forget about it. So I just don't want you to think I'm going to get too biased in one way. I'm still open-minded. We could dump to 10K. We could dump to 17K. Anything could happen. And that's also how you have to be. And that's a lesson in itself. You can make a long-term buy, but you gotta be open-minded. You can't let your buy hold you back and hold you down forever. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. That Bitcoin bot was gangster, crypto monster, man. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Trade it. Don't date it, my man. Super chats. ALGO over here. You go over there? No, I haven't gone over ALGO yet. It was in a falling wedge, trying to make a bit of a move there. Super chat, ALGO, last call. Ha, sorry, ban late. Sorry, I ban late. Let's take a look at ALGO USDT. On KUCOIN. So look, I mean, we were looking at it in this falling wedge with a likely move to the upside here. This is what I'm looking at for Algorand. Daily's about to blast. Falling volume with falling price suggests you will get a move. You're at the 786 retracement. You're kind of in a golden pocket right now. The gains could be 37% gains out of ALGO. I've already posted to the group. They've looked at it. ALGO is on the radar, in my humble opinion. I can move this back a little bit, give it some space. Delete my yellow line to kind of make it clear. And this is what I see happening for Algorand. Stops below the zone of the 786 fib retracement, and I go from there. So ALGO looking like a possible move, and it's going to follow XRP, and it's oversold, very oversold. I could see ALGO making a bit of a big move here. Algorand on the radar on the daily time frame. All right. ALGO on the daily. Oversold at a fib retracement. Yeah, 706. And that has confluence. That's bullish confluence of basically a reversal many, many times in my lifetime. ALGO was a partner with FIFA. Going to get crazy attention during the World Cup. ALGO looks promising. Yes, I agree that. And also they've been on during the during the Patriots game. Also, when you're at the Celtics games in the finals, Algorand was sitting there. They're based in Boston, and they paid for advertising at all the big events. So last night they were on the screen during the Patriots game. ALGO, my buddy texted me, ALGO's here, Patriots game. Oh, you know. Let's take a look at the total market cap. So total market cap too, the POC is sitting there, right there. We're right on it at $903 billion. We are below it right now, but we're right there. We're close to it, and we're double bottoming on that. The reason why I did it, my man, was because if you look at total, if you look at Bitcoin on this time frame, is the bullish divergence. So at the end of the day, it was the bullish divergence. Also, this was bullish divergence. See this swing down to swing down? And this was flat. That's a bullish divergence right there. And that tells you that that is going to be your bottom. And so far, it's been true. We haven't seen another type of divergence since then. And honestly, swing down to swing down there and swing up to swing down. That is bullish divergence there. I didn't even notice it. That's bullish divergence right there, telling you that's another bottom. So divergences there tell you that's your bottom. Divergences there tell you that's your bottom. So I go with the flow there. Total market cap actually has bullish divergence. I didn't notice it until now. Insanity. So that's actually a strong indication. I get you, though. The POC, we must get back above. That's the zone. We're in this tight channel. And that breaks up 68% of the time. You can almost put it in this. And to me, there's your measured move of the symmetrical triangle. To the upside, takes you to about $1.12 trillion. Okay? Time to buy some Bitcoin. You do whatever makes you happy. I did it. See, I pulled the trigger. See, the thing is, I'm out. I'm scot-free. I did it. I spent my time researching. I saved my money, right? I got my head right. I didn't care what anyone else thought. I stayed focused, and I did what I had to do. Shout out to the $30.33 in chat revenue. It was at 666 at the same time, but $30.33, the 33. Bears its head every single time we go live. Let's take a look at Bookmap. Bookmap still does suggest that we go lower to 18,900, but there's huge buy walls down there. Maybe we wick and bounce back up. Huge buy walls at 18,000, 19,100 area, but it does suggest that they liquidate the longs and go a little lower. They're battling the zone right here. Not a lot of liquidity at the top, not a lot of more liquidity down here. Suggests that we do go to 18,009, 19,000. All right, so we'll go from there. We will go from there. Funny, Victoria finally making tiny moves, but like whatevers. ERSDL was on my radar recently. JASM 3S pumping. Short and JASM was a move. Let's take a look at FLY. We hit FLY for gains yesterday. Did it have more legs in it? Let's take a look at if FLY actually has more. So I put FLY in this little channel. It fell to the downside. At one point, FLY cannot continue to produce. But you know what's still up from where we put it in? Look at this. I put this little trade out here yesterday in this flag. It didn't play out. It fell to the downside. But the bigger trade is actually still open. You see the one that we opened here that went out? It's at break even now, but it eventually did go up to the upside for FLY. I put it in this little channel here on the smaller time frame, high risk, right? And it didn't make the move. It got kiboshed. Not every trade's going to play out. That's just how it is. If you think every single trade you enter is going to play out, then you're not a trader, you're a dreamer. All right. Sam, I have a question. Some 3 out of 3 on coins explode more than 300%, like Phantom 3L, ES3L. Any reasons? Thank you. More than 300. You mean more than 3% on the ratio? I don't know. I've never really, usually they're pretty good, but I mean, it all depends. If more people buy into it, it is an asset, so it can get hyped up on its own. You have to remember that. So, Crypto Wifer, why are you putting in a thing? What's that all about? If you want to hang out with you, you're done in the next 10. Otherwise, we're going to a play date. I thought you guys were already going to a play date. You told me you were going to a play date. Hello? Hello? Are you a millionaire? That one is over. What? Play date for the win? I'm confused. Where are you? Why are you writing to me? I'm not busted. I'm never busted. What are you talking about? Can you check render, please? It's a Vegas play date. See ya. Funny, man. Funny, man. Can you check render, please? Homie, let me reposition FLY for a second here. See if there's anything worth looking at. First thing you want to do is go to the daily. And the daily's a little overbought and coming down. And we had fun with this coin for a while. So usually when I have a good fun with a coin, it's like I kind of want to like, all right. But, you know, the daily is flagging. So keep it in the flag. Interesting enough, that flag could bang, right? Could pump to the upside for sure. Take a look at the 4-hour time frame. 4 hours a little overbought. Not my cup of tea. 1 hour could make a move. I thought you guys were going to Billings.
We came back, Sam. We
All
played
right.
for an hour and a half, or like an hour and 20, and we came back.
Really? Oh, let me see this.
Careful.
I don't like to put it on. This thing is funny, man. Look at this thing. I can't. My team told me I can't do that anymore. So sad.
So are you hanging out with us, or should we just go on another play date?
Yeah, I'll hang out. Fine, I'll be a family guy. Look, you're going to ask publicly in front of everyone if I'm going to be a family man?
Yeah.
Try to play me? I get it. No, I'm going to be in the charts all day. Leave me alone. I'm going to be with my trading group in the charts, making money. I don't want to be with my family. I want money. All I care about is my money. She's using Jamaican colors. She's using Jamaican colors today. Your thoughts on the green volume spikes from the day of the bottom render? I have 3 kids myself. Oh, lifer baby. Family Sam. She's smart. I know, right? Crypto Baker, you're hilarious, man. Lifer, you inspired me with that buy. I just bought Shibby. Hey, do whatever makes you happy, man. Be careful. Love you. Shout out to Anku Gucci Butsu. Are you a millionaire? A millionaire? Are you a millionaire? Lifer, where do you buy your YouTube from? Where do you buy your Bitcoin from? I bought it on KuCoin today. But I bought it all over the place. SPY is moving up. Tweezer tops, thank you. Let's take a look at render. I mean, no. You know, it's like, I'm not a bottom buyer, man. The only thing I buy at the bottom is Bitcoin, you know, and maybe when I did a few other coins, I'm not a fan of this right now. I'm just not. Like, that's like, wait for it to get above here and I'll start trading it, or here. You know what I mean? That's just how I am. Yes, it's a double bottom, all that, but it's just not, my style is not looking for the lowest of the totem pole. I like to swing trade a substantial coin. Like Hero is low, but it looks way better. You can see, like, fine, this could be a cup and handle, double bottom to the upside. I get it. I'm just not, I have to be like, I have to be into the position to really, to check it out. You know, and honestly, that is my analysis if I'm not feeling it. Like, that's analysis enough, right? I'm like, no. So this could break out 68% of the time. I get it. 22 hours low. 4 hours not in your favorite place, though. And it's lacking liquidity. It has 1, 2, 3. It's like triple bottom. It seems to be holding the zone very nicely. It's flat lying here, which is a good sign that it could break out. Just not my trade. It could break out. It's just not my trade right now, you know? Now, this was the trade. XDC has been following these bigger coins. Now, it's got a very strange disposition here. I'd wait for it to change a little bit so I can give it a better pattern. Pattern is really strange. Low liquidity with these tiny candles, too. I like things with a little more substantiability to it. But XDC will follow Quant, XRP, all that fun stuff. So, look, Quant. We thought it could break out again for more gains. Ended up making a flag here to the downside and flagging out. But that's pretty bullish to me, too, for Quant. We already took it for gains, and it hit the target at 20%, right? There could be more coming for Quant, though. So, look. You put your initial, you see the flag, and that is a flag. That's a bull flag. Quant technically does want to continue to move. Take a look at your 4-hour time frame. It's resetting inside of a flag. Just watch this flag, watch the stochastics. It starts to bend back to the upside. Look for the 15-minute for a move, too. That's interesting. So I could see Quant making gains out of this flag to the upside. Take a look at your daily for Quant, though. It could be spent. It's spent, but it has some momentum. It has some momentum. Yeah, a slight bearish divvy, though. Almost bearish divergence here, right? Because, look, swing up to swing up, swing down. I mean, that's a bearish divvy there. See that? That worries me a little bit that you will see a pullback for Quant. Giant shoulder, head and a shoulder there, too, though. Look at that. Head and shoulders tend to be ascending triangles. That's interesting. Measured move out of that would break you to the upside, right? There's your shoulder, your head, and your shoulder. Measured move for Quant would take you to 239 on that move. Wow. 3 days so spent, 4 days spent. The bigger time frames are getting a little spent. Like, do we have our time for Quant? Like, we already got them? Quant doesn't move too hard. When it does, it tends to make 30 to 40% moves, and then it kind of goes sideways for a while. So, and I'm my trade of the day with the 4 hour, the 1 hour pointing down. I'll put an alert on the 1 hour. So there's better out there. There's better out there. And sometimes, you know, Mondays, I don't like to use the word sucks, but Monday sucks, man. Like, you know, I shouldn't say that. Every day is beautiful. But compared to other days, Monday is a tougher day. I won't be negative, but Monday sometimes puts a bad taste in my mouth. BNS, that's a descending triangle that can dump to the downside. PAX G, like the gold idea. The 99 trading group is $99. It's 24/7 lifer and elite trades, posted charts all day long. Yeah, people are like, what do you get if you join the Discord? Like, what am I getting? Well, you get every single chart that I post, everything that I'm looking at, even on the live, in at home, right? Like the Matter trade that played out, played your trade, Casper, even the alerts that I'm putting out and ideas that I'm thinking through. I actually give you things that I'm watching. I also, in the morning, you get updates at 7, 8 in the morning with ES1, Bitcoin, and all sorts of other ideas to keep you privy to what's happening. On top of that, you have the elite, who I'm not even going to show you, you're not privy to this, but the elite is putting out so much stuff. 5:50 in the morning, 4 or 5 in the morning, because they're up at different times because they live in different parts of the world. So on top of that, you also have a place, the Learning Library, where I post basically everything that people charge money for, classes, ideas, and there's just hundreds of videos here that teach you the way. Then you can also start to post your charts here, and people will critique them for you and help you become a better charter. And this is where this is all about. And everyone knows that you don't know, you're just getting started, so they don't take your calls. This is just you beginning to learn. What indicator? How do I use this? And look how much action's going on in here. Look how many people help each other. It's really, really amazing. So check this out. It's for $99 or $3 a day. It's basically a university, a cryptocurrency university that gets you going and get you. And then I also have a weekly screen share every single Thursday from 6:30 to 8:30, which I do record. And I post to the screen share section. I'm so sorry. Yesterday I forgot to record it because it was just a little weird. It was a Sunday morning. I was a little off from the traveling. I apologize. Normally I do always record it, and it goes right here into the screen share area. I also do token metrics, which costs money. Costs $90 a month, and I post coins that I'm looking at on token metrics every single week and throughout the and throughout the week as well. So for $99, you won't get a better value compared to anything out there. And I guarantee you also won't see a guy that shows up every single day. Everyone else is going to take a weekend off, a day off, Easter Sunday, stuff like that. I do not. 365 days I'm here for you without a day off, because why would I take a day off? If you're with me all the way and you're in my pocket and my business can be with me, then why would I take a day off? There's just no reason. It doesn't make sense. I take moments. I took my first time off last Friday night in Vegas. I said, everyone, I'm taking the night off. Like, you won't see a chart from me after 4 o'clock till probably tomorrow morning. And I still got back to my hotel room like 3 a.m. and I was posting an update. So join the Discord. Your future self will thank you. Best decision I ever made. Shout out to Timmy313. You're the man for saying that, because that's really what people need to hear. While the legacy system is 1 second crashing under the weight of Bitcoin, is on the 1 second crashing under the weight of Bitcoin. Shout out to Rurik Shuddy. I saw you join the group. I see your name because your name reminds me of my buddy's name, Shoki, but you're Shuddy. And you're the only two guys that like have a school beginning to your last name. So I see that you joined the class tomorrow or on Tuesday, one of the days. You've joined the class. I see you on my email. So shout out to you, Runik. And that's how you know I have a photographic memory. If I see something one time, I remember it. So shout out to you, man. I see you're out there. Vimworld, which is Veed. Funny. Vim. And Monday is not my favorite day to trade. I tend to watch on Monday, look for false moves, check up on Bitcoin, see what's going down. All right. Bitcoin's going pretty sideways right now for most of the day. All right. And we looked at ES1. We looked at the dollar index. We got to get this dump on the 4-hour time frame. Congrats on the whole coin. See y'all at CCC. Sin City Crypto, you're the man, dude. Shout out to Vegas Free Baller. You're the man, dude. Shout out to the 199 super chat from my man, Vegas Free Baller. I love the people in the Discord. We all help each other out. So awesome, man. XRP, have anything left? Bye, everyone. Thank you for the live. Everyone, I'm out for the day. I got to jump on out. I'll keep my group privy to anything that's happening, and we'll go over so much. This was the fastest 2 hours ever. It was crazy how fast these 2 hours went by. Unbelievable. Last update for Bitcoin before I jump on out of here. We'll take a look at Bitcoin here on Binance, and we'll break it down. So the daily is getting oversold. It's headed lower, but it could go even lower and dump. So that's on the radar for a possibility. The measured move would take you to 18,739. However, the 22-hour is trying to say, hey, I'm at the bottom of the channel, and every time I get this low, I do tend to wiggle on up. So can we get that wiggle on up to the upside is the question. We flip to the 4-hour, and the 4-hour is showing signs of life back to the upside, getting oversold and beginning to bend. However, you could stay down here and and you could continue to dump. So anything is possible. All right, I'm just looking at stochastics, and then we loop into the 1-hour time frame. I'm honestly just I feel like just redoing everything. I'm gonna redo everything. I'm gonna delete all my old work and start fresh, because just what I do, it helps me. At the end of the day, it's kind of what I had going on that other time frame. It's just like, this is the falling wedge, and you're likely to break down to the bottom of the wedge to go lower, right? If you break this zone. However, this bullish divergence here is keeping me thinking that something, that's our bottom, and we got to break back above this POC. So it's all about this area where we're at. This is the weekly support that we're dealing with right now. Okay. And you can see we got some support right here too on the daily. Right there. So can Bitcoin make a higher low? And this is like a channel that it's in. Look at this. It's kind of a rising wedge that faked out, broke back in, and could break down for a double bottom. So we're looking for this possible move. A double bottom for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin must hold 18,400 if it does go lower. For 500, that's going to be its line. It breaks that, it's going to dump down to this area here, to 18,000 to 16,009. All right? So and make a new low. We could make a new low. I could be 100% wrong on my buy. I'm okay with that. 100% I could be wrong. But I'm going for it, baby. I'm deciding to make a call, and I'm going for it. So it is what it is, and I didn't unload all my capital. I kept some on the sidelines just in case. But that's what I'm doing, man. I'm loading up as many BTCs as I can have, and that's my goal. Crypto Life with the limousine is waiting outside. I know I got to jump. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. So what we want to see the 1 hour time frame bounce back to the upside. Look, it was about to dump, but it's saying, whoa. Maybe I can get a move here. So we want to see this falling wedge break to the upside. See this on the 1 hour time frame. This is what it is. Measured move would take us to 20,739. All right. So this is what we're watching. This is it, everyone. Can we hold this zone and bounce back to the upside is the question. 15 minutes suggests we are going to get a bounce. So, and there we go. We go from there. Now, if the 15-minute resets, we come all the way up here and we do not get, like the bulls must break back above. Here's the idea. If the bulls can't break you above 19,500, expect more downside. So if we can't close a candle on the 4 hour or the daily today above 19,500, expect more downside. Simple as that. Okay. Measured move is the length of the drop out of here to the downside too as well. That would start to drop you down to 18,000. So just be careful. I gave you your levels to watch. I gave you the chart to watch. We want to see this falling wedge break to the upside for Bitcoin. All right. We want to see that dollar index dump on the 4 hour. So we have some things to look at, some things to watch. And I gave you some of my trades of the day and things that I'm looking at for the morrow. Injective protocol could make a move against Bitcoin. This could be the first beautiful Bitcoin trade. Look, injective pumps with Bitcoin. It might pump higher when Bitcoin pumps. That's a BTC trade there. That's a BTC pair. All right, this is how you trade BTC pairs. I would buy injective for Bitcoin and then sell it back into Bitcoin, enhancing my Bitcoin by 14% for possible moves here for injective. So BTC pair injective looks pretty sweet to me. And that's what a BTC pair is. If you don't know what a BTC pair is, stay tuned for more. We'll go over it almost every other day on the channel. We'll keep you privy to the information. And that's a BTC pair, injective protocol, 1 hour flag. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, 850 likes, $42 in chat revenue. You people are unbelievable. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you tomorrow on the next live stream. Be safe. I'll see you. Crypto is life. I love you all.